Hey everybody, John here from Incomesh.com. Welcome back to the channel. In a previous video, I'll link down below, I mentioned 7 different ideas around protecting your content online. And one of the ideas that really made a lot of sense was protecting your video content so that not anybody can just copy a link and ask for a refund and then have access to all your stuff in the future for free. So this is a tutorial on how I protect my own video content on Incomesh.com for some of my courses, and I use a service called VooPlayer. Now, I was lucky I was able to get it during a special deal time, a special promotion, and I think that promotion comes up every now and then. So if this looks awesome to you, but it's just not in your budget, I'll be sure to share it with you if a deal ever comes up again for it. But what VooPlayer is one of the coolest video hosting platforms I've ever seen, because it offers you multiple different ways of hosting your videos all within their platform. It's also the most marketer-friendly service I've seen because it actually allows you to do basically your own webinars directly in this platform without paying for any additional Webinar Jam or EverWebinar or anything like that as well. So if you're on a budget, this makes a ton of sense for smart marketers. So this is their homepage here. You can get here by going through my affiliate link if you're interested. It's incomesh.com/VooPlayer. I'll also put that in the link in the description below. But essentially, you've got the ability to add your own videos, and not only like with Vimeo and Wistia, you have to upload your videos to their platforms, but you can actually protect your YouTube videos and other videos from Facebook and other sources in the same way so that nobody can really find where the video host is. And I'll show you how that works in a second. You can do a lot of different customizations. You can brand these videos to be perfectly on your brand. You can set up different automations. You can even tag inside your autoresponder based on how many seconds or minutes into the video somebody watches. So you can do some really awesome things. Okay, so you can kind of read through this. You can see they've got 3 plans. So you can try it for free, where up to 5 videos. The downside here is 5 videos isn't really going to get you too far, right? So I would recommend you give this a try for free. Sign up, and there's no contract or anything like that. And you can see how the hybrid video hosting works, as well as some of the different advanced features. And test it out. See if it's good for you. And if it is, I think the $14 per month plan is awesome. You know, for example, I've helped clients set up Vimeo on their like $7 a month or like their slightly cheaper version than this. And there are so many restrictions behind how much you can upload into Vimeo per week. And if you like to be prolific, and sometimes I get on a tear and I want to be able to go and record hours of content in a single week for a course, and things like things like Vimeo, they throttle how much you can upload in a period of time, and that can be not good. I don't like being throttled, as I think you could probably tell. So I think the startup plan here makes a ton of sense. You only get 25 gigs of storage, but that needs some clarification. That's 25 gigs of storage where you put it on their actual servers, but you have unlimited storage if you're using something like a YouTube to embed, and I'll show you how that works here in this video. So $14 a month is really all you would need to have a really solid video hosting backbone in your online business. And their support is awesome, by the way. So I'll go ahead and log into my account. And here you can see a bunch of the videos I've done recently. I've got 74 videos uploaded at this point into the platform. And you can also see that I've only used 0.02 gigabytes of storage in the platform, even though I have 74 videos. That is because the vast majority of my hosting is done on YouTube. I simply protect that content here with VooPlayer, which works really, really well. So let me show you how that works. I'm going to go here to a new video, and let me just grab a video from my YouTube channel, and I'm going to grab an unlisted video. I have a little 3-minute video here on how to set up a professional email with Outlook. So I'm going to copy the link to that video. I'm going to come back to my VooPlayer tab, and instead of uploading the file, which is what you're used to doing for any video host, if you already have that file hosted on YouTube, you can come here to the URL and simply paste that URL in, and it'll validate. And so here you can see my video is pulled in, and I can name this. I'll just name it a little test name here. You can also organize your videos by project, by person, by name, by client, however you choose to do that, which is fantastic. And also if you've done a lot of work on branding your videos, you can apply settings automatically by searching for the video that has all the styling, all the controls, all the customizations, which I'll show you in the next step. And you can apply this automatically to this video. But we won't do that for now. We'll go ahead and save and continue and get into the customizer for this video. Okay, so here's where you can really customize and get the look and feel for your own video. I'm not going to spend too much time on the appearance and style. I mean, ultimately you have a ton of style. So player controls, background, player icon and text, player bars. Let's just update something here. Make this red and select it, and button size. But you can go nuts and brand it all you want to. That's sometimes too much for me to really deal with. So and then you can also save if you set it up and save it to a theme, so you can do that easily afterwards. You can also have different styles where it's a circle versus a modern and flat, square, all sorts of cool stuff here. What's really interesting though is on the player controls. So you come here, you can hide all the controls. This is great for little welcome videos where you don't want to see the play button, the pause button, all that stuff there. You can hide the timeline. And as you're playing this, as I play this, you'll be able to see all the changes happening in real time. So now I don't have my controls, but if I hit play timeline, I will be able to see it and preview it. You can show the duration, a lot of different things. You can allow them to skip and rewind, which is great. You can also increase the playback speed for videos that you upload to their platform. This is one of my small little quibbles. I wish that YouTube videos could have 2x speed or 1.5 times speed. I know sometimes I speak slowly, and so having that playback speed control can be helpful. And then under advanced options, you can also set things up like autoplay, auto resume detection, so that if they watch half your video on Monday, they go to sleep, they come back on Tuesday, it can automatically detect where they left off and take them directly there, which is great. And my favorite part of this is on the marketing tools, you actually have the ability to create capture gates. And so a capture gate could be like an email where if you, I don't do this personally, I can't stand this sometimes, but I'm sure it's effective. If you get to where like they're so ready for the answer in your video and you stop them right there and say, hey, if you want the answer, subscribe. Those guys annoy me beyond belief, but I'm sure it's effective, so you can do that here. You can also do the same thing, but instead of asking for their email, you can ask them to share the video to get the answer to the question or whatever the case might be. Another feature I love about this is their Evergreen live streaming. And this is great if you want to run a campaign where you're running ads to like an on-demand training that's only available for 3 days or whatever the case might be. You can come here to Evergreen live streaming, and you can allow them to create a webinar room, basically, whenever somebody joins at a particular date and time, every day on the hour or every hour on the hour, something like that. A lot of different options. I generally use when somebody joins. That way it's at least, I don't like when you sign up for something, you know it's not live, but you still have to wait 3 hours to get there. Like, I'm not a big fan of that. So I do it when people join, and you can also either show a streaming indicator or not. Totally your options there. And what this does, which is great, is it does all the things you want a webinar to do. It prevents them from pausing the video. It prevents them from right-clicking and getting the URL or seeing how long into the video you are. It does a lot of different things here, which is helpful. What I don't think is really cool, I don't like things that are kind of like schemy. You can also simulate how many attendees there are. So like if you say there's 57 attendees right now, it'll like hover to 60 and then down to 40 and back up to 57. That's weird. But it's something I don't use. You don't have to use it, obviously, but that option is there for you. And so what I want to do, let me go ahead and just, let's make this for real. So we'll have a welcome screen. So we'll say welcome to the webinar, starting soon. And you can also have call to action buttons where you can come in here and say, sign up for the course or whatever it is you're selling. And we can just link them to my website. And we can add also a little thanks for attending. Obviously, you might want to put an image here, make something look a little nicer, but you get the idea. We'll add the streaming indicator. Cool. So let's go ahead and publish this. And you can see here we have the ability to add actions at the end of a video. So you can say redirect them to a specific URL, like a sales page, when they're done with the video, or show a card, or play the video again. A lot of different options there. So you can get totally in the weeds with all the different things you can do here. Keep it simple in general, but these features do make a lot of sense in the right use case. So once you're ready to publish, you'll be given this embed code. And what you can see here is because this came from a YouTube video, sometimes you can find in like the page source, the actual YouTube video URL. So if you're a little techie and you want to find the answer, you can get there and find that YouTube video. Here, you don't have that option at all. So it's extremely well protected. You have all these different options here to do performance optimizations. You can do floating video. So that if it's on a long sales page, this is what I love to do on some of my long sales pages. have the video kind of trail with you as you're going down the page, which is great. And you can also customize the size of it and all that stuff. So let's take this HTML code, and I'll come into a website here, one that I get to play with. So I'm just going to name this a VooPlayer webinar, and I'll come into the text side and paste this in, and I'll publish this lesson. All right, and if I go and view this, I'll just do an incognito window. It'll pop up, and now you can see we have the streaming indicator here. You'd obviously want to maybe tell them to turn the sound on, because there is a rule. If you do autoplay, the sound doesn't automatically come on all the time. That's kind of a browser control. So you can click for sound, and you've got it. You can allow it to double click and load up in full screen, but you get the idea. So that in a nutshell is VooPlayer. I love it. It's a very easy to use tool. I can upload videos from my video production process super quickly to YouTube, and then just get that embed code in just a minute or two later from VooPlayer and have a fully protected video that I'm not limited in how much I can upload. I'm not limited in how many people can view it. It's very nice. So if you're interested in trying out VooPlayer, go ahead and click the link in the description below. That is my affiliate link, but you can still sign up for a free trial. And if you choose to upgrade to a premium version, which I think is a good idea, obviously I'm a little biased, I will get a small commission for that, so I appreciate that. I'll be continuing on with a couple other ways of protecting video or protecting content on your website in the coming days, so be sure to subscribe to the channel and like it and share with your friends if this is helpful to you. John from IncomeMesh.com. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.